What's up, Swole Patrol? What's up, everyone? Welcome to Swole Reactions. My name, as always, except for on Thursdays after 7, is Daniel. Tonight, I am doing a live reaction. We're up in here with the Swole Patrol. Look, I don't give a fuck who you are and who you think you is. There is no better group of people on the planet Earth than the Swole Patrol. I promise. I mean that. Y'all just don't know. With that being said, man, this channel started with Tom, and it was Tom's day, and I missed it. We had some personal crisis. Nobody wants to hear that, but I'm getting to it now, and I'm excited and stoked. We love Tom. This is proud to be a problem, and if y'all are watching this reaction, chances are you've watched more than one of my reactions, and there's my beautiful wife sticking her head right up in the reaction. That's great. We don't edit. That'll be there tomorrow. We is who he is. But the title of this, Proud to be a Problem. Now, a couple of y'all's actually met me in real life. And I don't even know what this is fixing to sound like. But I can, you hear me? I can feel that. So, without further ado, or the gilding of the lily, if you like what I do, you can like, comment, and subscribe. If you do not, that's cool too, man. We love you also. No hard feelings. But this is Tom Macdonald, and this is Proud to be a Problem, and I have a feeling I'm going to dig this. Hey, who was it?
We've all been hooked on something. Coffee, cocaine, or cigarettes. And we've all been asked to sell our souls for a nicer office and a bigger check. And we've all been at the bottom, had the lights cut off, barely paying rent. And we've all been in love with someone who said they'd stay, but they up and left. And
oh, look. I don't know how many of y'all been watching this channel for a while, but we've been covering Tom for a whole minute, a long time. We began with, I like this acoustic side of him, because we said a long time ago, you know, his rapping skills notwithstanding, I kept hearing these flashes in his vocals. I want to hear Tom sing. And he's been giving that to me lately. And I like it, Tom. I like it. Is it the most ridiculous voice I've ever heard? No, and it doesn't have to be. It's like Tom has said about speed rapping. What matters? What does it matter if you can say 1,000 words in a minute if you have nothing to say? If you have something to say, it can be simple and powerful. I like this side of Tom, and I'm stoked for more of it. Don't get me wrong. You know, we love what Tom do, but I like this because I like acoustic anyway. Because I'm a crowd pleaser kind of dude. I like to get intimate with my crowd. I don't want to be up on the stage playing for you. I want to be down there experiencing this moment with you, and acoustic allots you that. I like this side of Tom a lot, man. I dig it, Tom.
we've all been hooked on something. Coffee, cocaine, or cigarettes.
And the fucking
we've all
lyrical
been
content
asked
I
to
meant to
sell our
mention.
souls for a nicer office and a bigger check. And we've all
Feel
been
that.
at the bottom, had the lights cut off, barely paying rent. And we've all been in love with someone who said they'd stay, but they up and left. And we don't ask for help, we don't cry no tears. We know walking through hell, it can take some years. But we don't blame no one, cause it may be our fault. We may be all the names that we've been called. And maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along. Or maybe we're perfect, but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve.
Amen.
And we've all been...
That's middle of the chorus. I can't help it. You know, y'all can hang me later. There was so much in that resonated with me just then. Hold on, let me back that up. I'll make sure I quote it correctly. Okay, that was one of the first lines that caught me. I caught it right on it. We don't cry no tears. Look, I'm Gen X. Those of y'all that are in my age group, you know what that means. We don't whine about it. We keep going. I mean, I know people in my life today that what I have experienced in the past 2 weeks would have killed them. Man, Gen Xers, rub some fucking dirt on it and walk it off. You bitch. You got shit to do. That's just how it is. That we don't cry no tears, man. I feel that because that's almost like, you know, Tom's younger than myself, obviously. Tom, I hadn't forgot the sweater, by the way. But I like this side of Tom. This is gonna be a stupid reaction. I'm sorry, Tom. I'm feeding on the people over here too. But I feel this whole, man, lyrically the message, and I like this feel of it. I've heard Tom be funny. I've heard this some bitch rap harder than anybody in the industry, and this is a different thing. This is vulnerable and open and real. What else could you ask for in a song?
No tears. We know walking through hell, it can take some years. But we don't blame no one, cause it may be our fault. We may be all the names that we've been called. And maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along.
I promise you, I always knew
Maybe
this.
we're perfect, but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve.
Oh yeah.
We've all been hooked on something, pills or beer, mobile phones, and we've all done things that we regret to avoid laying alone. And Lord, we've had some bad days, depressed and angry.
Look, Tom, in every song I think we've ever done, there's one line that always gets me. And I wish y'all hear me talk about this a lot. He says, if you give me back my yesterdays, I will give you my tomorrows. That song broke me, man, and that one line just then. Make sure I quote it right. Of course, we've all been hooked on something. Here we go, hold on.
Something, pills or beer, mobile phones, and we've all done things that we regret to avoid laying alone.
That right there. Now, that's not something any of us are proud of. But I promise you, everybody that watches this reaction, everybody that saw Tom's song, and everybody in my live stream currently right now, at some point in their life, have made a bad decision because you didn't want to be alone. You know you have. That is something we can all relate to. Every single one of us. And if you can't, then you haven't actually stepped out and lived life yet. Because there's a lot of life lessons that you learn the hard way, you know? And I'm loving this song, man. I gotta shut my mouth. Tom, I'm sorry.
And Lord, we've had some bad days, depressed and anxious or drunk and stoned, and we've all had nights when we go to sleep and don't want to live no more. But we don't ask for help, we don't cry no tears. We know walking through hell, it can take some years.
The walking through hell can take some years. Those of y'all that know me know I believe this from the core of my being. Anyone ever, you hear the time old question, what's the meaning of life? To take your next breath. Period. You look at every other animal on this planet, their every waking moment is devoted to their survival. Look, just because we think we're civilized, we are still part of the fucking food chain. It goes to us too. We're so arrogant. Me included. We are so arrogant to think that we can live outside that cycle of life, man. That survival of the fittest, that's fucking real, dude. It is, man. Oh, God. That's something I've been about to blow up on, man. It's like, look. You whining? Dude, ain't helping nobody. The only thing that's going to change is if you sack up and go do this, and then go do this, and then go do this, and go do this, and go do this. And all of a sudden, man, you'll start seeing some sunshine. People are way too impressed with themselves, and no, I gotta shut up.
No tears. We know walking through hell, it can take some years, but we don't blame no one, cause it may be our fault. We may be all the names that we've been called, and maybe we're losers,
or else why does it have
maybe we're wrong, maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along, or maybe we're perfect but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve. And we ain't afraid of hard times pass. And there will be dark nights, but they don't ever last. We ain't waiting for sunlight, we're pouring out gas. We're proud to be the problems light a match. And maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong, maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along, or maybe we're perfect but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve. And maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong, maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along, or maybe we're perfect but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve.
Oh, right there. This channel was born with this. It's thrived on this. And it's going to stick with this. I wish no one hate. You absolutely have the right to live your life exactly how you want to. So do I. What does it matter if we disagree? Why do I have to approve of you and you have to approve of me? If you need my approval, your problem is not with me. You have a problem with you, and you need somebody's approval to make you feel better about you. Otherwise, if I don't affect your life, why do I matter? Look, man, this song, first off, being a musician, let me shift gears for a minute, because the lyrics of this song have set me off a certain way. Musically speaking, man, I could hear this doing the whole sing along in a bar where Tom could just shut up and the crowd would sing that chorus. It has that sing along quality. I mean, if he wasn't Tom Macdonald and hated by the status quo like he is, that's a hit all day, every day. Similar artists in that particular genre, and I like that Tom's playing with this, have done songs that were not near that cool that were hits. That's a hit, man. Great song. The lyrical. He pulled a Brandon on me. There's some serious things he's saying in the song, but yet I felt very uplifted and proud of those scars and proud of that fuck you, and I'm proud to be the dude that I am that gives a motherfucker a problem. Thank you, Tom, for that. You did a song before about the everyday people, janitors, teachers, cooks, tailors, whatever, man. He remembers people like that. But everybody feels a piece of this, dude. I mean, tell me in my live stream right now, out of the people that are here, I'm going to make this part of the reaction. I'm just going to look real quick. How many of y'all have done this for whatever reason? This exact pose Tom's got going on. How many of you have done that? I bet you it's all of you. I can't wait. I actually wait for y'all to answer that. Tom, that's a good song, dude. That was a good song, and I'm sorry that I have blabbered. I have inebriated. I know you're clean, and I don't want to be a bad example. But I'm actually also in here with the live crowd, and I always do these reactions different when I'm with them because I'm in a different mindset. But Tom, that's a good song. It's a good song. It didn't have to be fancy. It didn't have to, and that's the beauty of a good song. It doesn't have to have all the bells and whistles. It can just be somebody telling you about something that's on their heart. It doesn't have to be anything else. That's a good song, Tom. Swole Patrol, thank y'all for hanging out with me on this one. Tom, that's a great song, dude. I respect that as a musician on so many levels. That's actually probably fixing to, as long as we've been Tom fans here, and most of y'all know that Don't Look Down for me is this completely different mindset, and I love it just as much for a completely different reason. I like this a lot. Tom, I can't wait to hear more. Swole Patrol, y'all have a good night. Anybody that's seeing this for the first time,